I'm the light like it was written in the scriptures. I know you read about it, protection you're dead without it, but I'm never taking the prisoners, so just forget about it. Get astounded, I'm saying just there's no way around it. Walking with your head up your rectum, it's time to get about it. Don't ever doubt it, love killing shit when the place is crowded. Even like in broad daylight, smoke like a weedaholic. Solid with the chronic disease produced by hydroponics. Hit it like a comet right after I put the lighter on it. Fighting with my demons, I tell them there ain't no hiding from it. Violent when I'm riding my wave, I'm like Poseidon on it. I don't hesitate, I hit them with the hypersonic. You getting splashed, that ass needs window wipers on it. I'm like a hand grenade, pull the pin, never been afraid. Go against the grain, disseminate, then I elevate. Get up and you penetrate, letting that action regulate. Separate the weak to the soul, start to levitate. I don't hesitate, I hit them with the hypersonic. There ain't no hiding from it. Cracking his spine. I don't hesitate, I hit them with the hypersonic. I'm the light like it was written. Yo, my mind's clapping rhymes like I'm packing a 9. Human rat cracking your spine, leave you dead and behind. I'm deadly with mine, this blaze like beheading you swine. You pay the penalty and fines for crossing enemy lines. The cold weather and the rain of the tech, there's no umbrella. I just got better, rocking the spot just to cop cheddar. Me stop never, the opposite of a shit giver. I sip liquor, smoking, I got on my shit kickers. The quick stepper, travel the globe and take sick pictures. I'm just trying to shine and stay high like the Big Dipper. Don't compare me to a virus, you know that I've been sicker. I'm the light like it was written in the scriptures. Thou shalt not see capital Y. You think it's practical, believing this would happen to fly. Unless it's magical protection, you won't happen to die. Please do yourself a favor and get back in your ride. I don't hesitate, I hit them with the hypersonic. There ain't no hiding from it. Cracking his spine. I don't hesitate, I hit them with the hypersonic. I'm the light like it was written in the scriptures.
Into the freshest,
yo,
the dopest, the one and only www.diggingdaily.com. Broadcasting live right here, Hotbox Studios, Northeast Los Angeles, on a beautiful Saturday special live broadcast. I'm in the motherfucking building. What up?
Cracking.
What is it? Hold on. I'm the light like it was written in the scriptures. Hard.
Man, good looking out.
Hard right
you.
there.
I try.
Hey man, you don't even gotta try when you got fucking verbal written like that.
Oh man, good looking out, man. What's going on?
Glad to have you here, brother. Special live broadcast of This Is The Way Radio.
Man, it's been a minute.
What is it? You gotta support dope music, you gotta support dope artists, and as always, you gotta respect the legends. And today we got a legend in the building.
I appreciate it, man. Good looking out.
Before we get this started, brother, opening track, The Elements. Talk about that, brother.
The Elements, that's produced by my boy Smoke Hash HK. I think he's out of Italy. And my boy DJ Beatnik on the scratches. And
nice.
Fat shout out to my boy Broken Arrow on that track. He did a good job on mixing that track. And yeah, man, that's one of the tracks that's on the new album that's coming out. I got the album coming out. It's called Where I Wanna Be.
Nice.
And right now I'm just chumming the water, and letting the people know that I got some new shit coming out. So
nice.
That's what's been going on.
Well, before we get into the current state of where I-Man is, for those that should know, for those that need to know, either you've been sitting under a rock or you've been smoking crack rock. Let us know, who is I-Man? Capital I-Man.
Oh man, they still got crack?
I don't know. Wow, man, I don't know. I don't do drugs, dog.
Oh, okay.
So
I was like, crack's still in the street.
Was it fentanyl? Either you're under a rock or smoking fentanyl. There we go.
No matter what, we always gonna be spitting that dope, and that'll never retire.
That's what's up. Let them know, brother. Let them give them a little history about yourself, brother.
Well, I go by the name of Capital I, man. One half of the Mexicans, and out of Long Beach, California. I've been in this game since the golden age of hip hop, the golden era of hip hop, and I just been doing the Mexicans. Then I broke off and I did some solo stuff with a live band called Capital I.
Nice.
That was yeah. I broke off to, instead of doing some hip hop solo stuff, I went and did some solo shit with a live band. And I got to tell you, it's just two different energies when you're dealing with the live band and you're dealing with the DJ, you know, on the turntables.
Yeah.
And I love them both. And shit, man, I just can't get enough of the live band shit. And speaking of that live band shit, shout out to my boys, Capital I, Mike Long, you know, Rick Ultimate, DJ Hell No, Slop, for, you know what I mean, for fucking, man, just making a sick ass band and helping me out with that. But we got a show coming out on St. Patrick's.
Nice.
St. Patrick's Day, and I believe we got the Long Beach Dub All Stars.
Ooh, shit.
To you know, join us on the Capital I reunion, and the show is still building. So, you know what I mean, I don't even think I was supposed to let that cat out the bag, but
It's all right though. It's all right.
you
though.
know what I mean.
We let it out. It's there. It's in the air now.
The cat's out there.
It's
Fuck,
like rays of the sun.
Fuck
It's
it.
ready for everybody to absorb.
using your couch as a fucking scratch post right now. So, yeah, I've been doing that. I mean, you know, that's coming up, and right now I just been, you know, working on my solo stuff. I just got back from Mexico. No, not recently, but I'm just saying we just did a show with the Mexicans up in Mexico. That was in Mexico City and Monterrey, and shit, man, that was a good ass time.
Nice.
And been working with Sinful, trying to get this the Mexicans' new project out. And in the meantime, you know what I mean, we just doing our solo stuff, and doing other things to, you know what I mean, to compensate for the time that we have. And right about now, I got a solo album coming out, and it's a whole different approach, and I think I'm going to utilize my experience and everything that I fucking learned in the game and put it in this bullet.
Nice.
And you know what I mean, and release it. But we just released a video like a couple weeks ago called About That Life, directed by Money Muerte.
Nice.
My boy killed it on the video, and man, I just gotta thank the people for tapping in and checking out the video and just, you know, just giving their dope ass feedback. And you know, it's just a good feeling, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a good feeling when you're out there, like, and you're painting a picture and you don't know how it's gonna affect people, and then when you put it out, it you know what I mean? People just wanna have your painting.
That's right.
And that's just, you know, and I'm just riding the wave right now, you know what I mean? I'm just riding the wave. I'm doing my thing, and I'm just trying to get this project out on the road, and you know, set up some shows, and you know what I mean. I'm just trying to have fun with it.
Yeah.
So
Let me ask you this, man. Being in the game so long, what back in the days when you got started, what was the motivation for you to actually pick up the pen, be an artist, and get involved in this industry?
I love music, and for the sake that I couldn't fucking sing for shit, I really thank God for hip hop, man.
Yeah.
Because I really wanted to, you know what I mean? Like, I just love music.
Yeah.
The way, you know, once you listen to it, the way it makes you feel, and you know what I mean? And when I hear instrumentals, I feel like I wanna create, you know, create something with it. And music has always made me, you know, I'm not the only one, you know, I don't mean to sound crazy. I'm just saying, like, you know, it just made me feel different than sports and other shit like that, you
Yeah.
know. And what made me want to do it is because I love the creativity. And I remember doing my demo back when I was in junior high school. This was before technology was advanced. I would get like two boom boxes,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And I'd fucking like press record on one, and I would play the instrumental on another cassette in the other, and I would record my demos like that. And technology has come a long way, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I did it because I loved it. You know what I mean? And I still love it. I mean, this game is shit. You know what I mean? This game beats the fuck out of you. And the only way to maintain and stay in it is to fucking love it. And,
Yeah.
I mean, that's my way of putting
You
it.
come from the era when there was variety within the culture of hip hop.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, and we had a lot of influences, and being part of the Mexicans was a major influence in the hip hop scene back in the golden era, the 90s, when you guys came out.
Yeah.
Because you know you represented us, the Chicanos, the Mexicans. How did you feel in that era when you guys came out, being able to reach so many people? Because you guys were at a status, and I still believe you guys are at that status where you guys influenced a lot of people to be like, I want to pick up a pen, I want to do this music thing as well.
We were young, you know what I mean, and to like we don't see the effects.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We just rocking with determination and confidence and doing what we're doing, and we were different, you know what I mean, like at that time. And I think at that time when we were coming out, people were trying to find their identity, you know what I mean? People were trying to, like, it was dope because people were trying different things to sound different, you know what I mean, to stand out. And I think that's what we were trying to do, you know. We wasn't trying to sound the same, you know what I mean? Me and Simple, we had different tastes in music, as far as not with everybody else, but I'm talking about, like, we had like the same, what I mean is we had the same taste in hip hop.
Yeah.
It's like, it wasn't like, you know what I mean, it was more like some on some East Coast, real rugged type hip hop, like Rakim or fucking the KRS-One type shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We was listening to that type of shit, and I think what influenced us, you know, came out from West Coast, you know what I mean? Like, from West Coast Latinos that fucking was doing something different. And I just, you know what I mean? To me, I felt it was kind of like, I don't know if we were ahead of our time, or I don't know if we you know what I mean? It was, if people were just gonna take a while to understand it, because, you know, we wasn't doing lowrider music at the time, and the stereotype about that was heavy. So what we were doing was we were doing just on some straight up hip hop shit, and, you know, and when Sway and Tech decided to bring us on board with that, that's when the whole attention, and, you know what I mean, that's when we started getting recognized. But it was different. Like, for instance, like, I'll tell you, like, we did a show with the Wake Up Show, and
for the younger audience that may not know the Wake Up Show was a staple hip hop show on the radio that broke artists, brought out freestyles, interviewed, you know, artists that nowadays commercial radio doesn't really do that much.
No, not at all.
So the Wake Up Show was the hip hop.
What they did, what the Wake Up Show was doing back then was recognizing talent. You know what I mean? And they weren't putting bullshit up at the time. If you had skills, you had to come up there and you had to prove yourself. And if you've proven yourself, then you remain in that circle. And many times, you know, the Wake Up Show would bring us up there and fucking would sneak us in a cypher. And, you know what I mean, or just bring us up there and put us in with the likes of, like, Juice and people like that, you know what I mean, with the heavyweight cats, Super Nat and all them, and just to realize that we wasn't gonna sink, you know what I mean, we was gonna fucking stay with these cats and hang with them. That really opened up, like, a lot of people's eyes, and we gained a lot of respect through the Wake Up Show, and I'm very thankful for that. But like I was telling you a story, like, all that dirt that we've done, and this is gonna be the first show that we did with the Wake Up Show, right?
Yeah.
So we went to do the show, and this was like, I think it was with Group Home and some other hard hitters, and they put us on the bill. And I remember, I believe their name was Juvenile Style at the time, and they're called Aquid. Shout out to Aquid. I'm sorry I'm gonna have to tell this story, but I'm gonna have to fucking tell it like this because this is the truth. Now, when we went up there and we was about to do our show, fucking I I guess Akwid was there, and now Akwid has never done anything on the Wake Up Show, nothing. We've been hauling this shit. We've been doing dirt. We've been hauling, trying to get our respect. We've been doing this. So we was about to go on, but Akwid went on before us, right? So the crowd was already, I don't know who went on. They rocked. The crowd was already hyped already. So Akwid went on there, and as soon as they started performing, like the crowd dispersed, and I was just like, man, and we had to go on after them.
Shit.
So I looked at Sin and I was just like, damn, man, shit, fuck, man. Yeah, I was just like, I was just trying to focus on fucking doing a good show.
Yeah.
Anyways, when our time came up there, we had to, like, there was nobody in the fucking front. Everybody was fucking, they disappeared and spread out.
They're all at the bar getting drunk and shit.
So,
In the front.
so I told Sin, I was like, fuck, man, let's fucking do this shit. I don't give a fuck, man, fuck it. So I go up on there. I remember I had this fucking Hilfiger sweater, and I fucking put the hoodie over my head, and I just was like covering my eyes. You know what I mean? I didn't want to see the fucking. I didn't want to see what was going on out there because I feel like I was just rapping to nothing. You know. So me and Sin, we began our session, and began our set, and we started fucking just, you know, we just started killing it. You know what I mean? And right after the first two songs, like the crowd just started coming back, and these motherfuckers was like, oh, these are the motherfuckers we was talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it was kind of like one of those shows where we were just tripping out and realized that, yo, man, no disrespect to Akwid, because those dudes, this is a long time ago.
Yeah.
This is when they were called Juvenile Style. Those are our homies, but it was just one of those times where I'll never forget that, you know what I mean? Like, damn, dude, what the fuck? Now, we worked so hard to get to this point, and now, fuck, now the people think that that's us, and you know what I mean? And now we got to go back up there, and now we got to work twice as hard to even fucking, get the crowd back.
Yeah.
But we didn't even think we was going to get the crowd back. We were just going up there, and we just did our thing, and when the shit was over, the fucking crowd went crazy.
That's
you know what I mean? And that was one of those memorable nights. That
Let me
felt
ask you
great.
this:
You know?
When did you know? When did you guys know that you guys had like made it in the industry?
I don't even think we've made it to where we should be. But we knew that that people were aware of us when we went to the shows, and people started to recognize us.
Yeah.
And it really came off when we started to do shit with the Wake Up Show.
Yeah.
Now, we used to do some shit with Julio G, and Julio G, that's my boy. Big shouts to Julio G and
Big up
Tony
Julio
G.
K-Day.
We used to do drops, radio drops. Now, people used to do drops, they used to just come and bust verses, right? And boom, that would be it. What we did, what I did was, like, I would take the song that we, like, let's just say the first song we did, let's just say I did Why You Don't Even Know Me, for instance.
Yeah.
I'll take that instrumental and I'll turn that instrumental into a fucking intro song, and with a hook and everything, you know what I mean? And we kind of perfected the drop game at the time, because that was getting played more than fucking our songs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we kind of started the trend on perfecting on doing a great drop, not only doing just a drop, but trying to do a drop to make it to where it could be the theme and the intro to a show. And Julio G would play that shit every night. The 9 o'clock bomb.
Yeah.
He would play that shit every night.
Nice.
And he's another reason why, you know what I mean, we gained recognition. It's because like people like Julio G and Tony G and the Wake Up Show and well-respected cats that, you know what I mean, that don't have no ego, that will come up to you and be like, yo, this is what it is, man. You got that.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's, you know what I mean? When you get respect like from cats like that, man, that only puts more fire to your ass. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To want to do some more good shit. To want to do some more shit. You know what I mean? So props to them, man. For
There was a powerful image back in the day. I forgot the name of the fucking the magazine.
Oh, the Industry Insider.
Industry Insider. Yeah, I knew it was Industry something, but Industry Insider. And on that magazine, you guys were featured with Psycho Realm, Big Pun, Fat Joe, the Beat Nuts. That was a powerful message in that time because it was like a unified hip hop Mexican.
We were missing Chino XL. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I just want to put that out there.
Having that picture and being like West Coast, East Coast, and seeing that, you know, in that era.
That is another experience within itself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'll never forget, you know, being with them. R.I.P. Big Pun, you know what I mean? It's one of my favorite artists. And just to stand right next to him and, like, you know, be around the other artists that has, you know what I mean, that I've listened to and that has influenced the game and that has paved the way. Like, you know what I mean? It was a proud moment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was honored, I'm still honored, forever honored to be a part of that shit.
What I wanted to say, or what I wanted to ask, was in that picture, just style-wise, there's so many different styles of hip-hop in that picture.
Oh, yeah.
Do you feel that now with the current state of, you know, if they want to say Chicano rap or Latin rap or just within the artists that are out now, do you feel the representation of styles is there as it once was before?
You know, I'm pretty sure the game has evolved and has grown. You know what I mean? I'm not really too hip on the newer cats that are in the game, but I'm pretty sure that the majority have done their homework. You know, that saw the blueprint, that were influenced by the ones who paved the road before them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I understand. You know, you got other young cats that don't respect the old heads.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's a given. You know what I mean? Because I understand that. You know, because when we were younger, we were talking stuff about fucking, you know, 1970s shit. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
it's a generational thing. You know.
But let me ask you this: why is it within the hip hop culture, like for instance in the rock culture or alternative music, artists get that respect from younger artists, but in the hip hop culture, I know because there's a lot more competition. But why is it that, like, you know, younger cats are like, nah, like, I don't know, the respect isn't there like in other music genres?
I don't know, because of the way the way music is. You know what I mean? You got. If you listen to what's popping right now, you would hear a lot of cold, not cold. You know what I mean? Like what you call it, pill popping shit. You know what I mean? Getting fucked up and money, bitches, hoes. I mean, those were the things that we were spitting back then too.
Yeah.
They're doing it in a different way, in a different style that doesn't. You know what I mean? It's like it's not their style. And I get that. You know what I mean? So so when they're like, oh, you fucking, you know what I mean? Your old head's on some different shit, some old. It's like it's a generational thing. You know what I mean? Right. It's something that you can't force. You can't force them to. You know what I mean? That's their thing. Like I said, the '70s was their thing. You know what I mean? Like everybody has their own thing. You know what I mean? And it's not that. I don't think it's that serious. To, you know what I mean? There's got to be some respect margins, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's got to be some respect in this game. I mean, there's got to be some respect margins.
Do you think it's reciprocated from like older artists giving respect to the younger artists? You think it goes both ways? Are you seeing it going both ways?
You know what?
Because sometimes some cats don't want to pass the torch.
Yeah, that's another. Well, that's another thing. You know what I mean? I mean, this is a young man sport.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't care how you put it. It's a young man sport, and sooner or later you're gonna have to pass the torch.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to acknowledge that. Hey, you know what I mean? You need to step down. I mean, sooner or later that's gonna have to happen. And when they say the youth is the future, that's the truth. You know what I mean? And no matter how you dispute it, you dislike it, or you disagree with it, I mean, you'll be gone and they'll still be here and they're gonna do their shit the way they want to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, like I said, I it's a whole different vibe right now on hip hop. But you know, those cats that are towing the line on what we've been doing for the longest. You know what we like to me like some real hip hop, some true skill shit, some real wordsmith motherfucker shit. You put a good song together, that shit will never die.
That's true.
Right?
I agree with you on that.
That shit will never fade. Like I'm gonna say something right now, and I'm gonna say this. Like the Mexicans album, like right now is like fucking like it's over 20 years old, and in Mexico that shit is like fucking it's hot over there.
Yeah. But that's a timeless album.
You know what I mean? It's like it's caught up over, like it's like it's like in its time over there.
Yeah.
So,
But
so when you do something dope, I mean, you know what I mean? It'll never fade.
It falls in line with like you know, what is it? You know, Nas. You know, some of his albums are just timeless.
Right.
You know,
right,
Big
man.
Pun, his album is just timeless. Your guys' album with the Mexicans, timeless.
Right.
You know, you could bump it now and it's still relevant, or the vibe is still there.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna say something about those albums, you know what I mean? Because you can, like, when you listen to the first album and then you listen to the self-titled album, you see like and throughout the years that I've been doing my music, you know what I mean? You can see the evolution in skills and learning, you know, me wanting to be better at it. Because the first album, I was just a kid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was just a kid trying to find my identity. You know what I mean? And you can hear that I was all over the place in the first album.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I was just excited to fucking have a deal. And I just, you know what I mean? Was just. But the second album, when the second album came around, I was like, I'm gonna focus on this, because that's when, like, after the first album, we started to go around to wake up show functions and realizing these ciphers is not playing around. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you better get your fucking skills sharpened. You gotta be on point. You better get your bars up.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and so like you can see the evolution of my development throughout all the years to now. So right now, I feel like I'm in my prime, even though I'm 21, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm in my prime right now, and I think I've aged like wine, and I feel like I'm nice with the brush, I'm nice with the pen, and I love what I'm doing. And you know what I mean? Until I stop loving that shit, I'll hang it up. But as of right now, I'm loving it, and I know you can hear it, you know, through my music, and I can't wait to drop some more shit. So.
What would the earlier version of Capital I Man say to the version that's here right now in studio?
What do you mean?
What would he say, or what would you say to the younger version of yourself when you came out? And what would the younger version think of you right now? Of where
I would have told my younger version to, like, I should have been more consistent than I should have been, because consistency is the key. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We got fucking lazy along the way, got content, got complacent along the way, and you know what I mean? That was hurting the speed of my shit. You know, that's why I'm saying I don't feel like I'm where I want to be musically, or where I should be. And you know, I don't know when I'll get there, but god damn it, I'm not gonna fucking stop swinging until, you know what I mean, until I get there, or until I expire.
Yeah.
So.
But to be in the music industry, and no pun intended, you gotta be about that life, right?
That's why I got that song. It's called About That Life. You know what I mean? And people, they you know what I mean? Like, this is what the song is about. The song is about hip hop.
Yeah.
The song is about lyrics and music. And that's what I'm about. I'm about that life.
Yeah.
That's, you know what I mean? Like, people who grew up with me, people who know me from day one, people who just know who I am, realize, they know. They don't realize, they know that I've never changed. This is who I am. This is what I've done. This is my life. This is, you know what I mean?
Yeah, when you get to this track right here, Capital I Man in the building.
Yes, sir.
Off the album Where I Wanna Be, coming soon.
Coming soon.
Some exclusive content right here.
Hey, we drop it. Like I said, we chum in the water, but this one right here, this one's called About That Life. And, man, turn it up.
Capital I Man, Digging Daily. This is The Way Radio.
Hell yeah.
It's been going on lately. All they do is blame me, trying to find ways to defame me, but it don't faze me. You can call me crazy. Look into my eyes, baby. Just tell them about that. Just tell them about that life. Just tell them about that. Just tell them about that life. Oh, I gotta get it elevated like I'm getting medicated. Business with the pleasure never separated. Levitated off the apparatus, eyes dilated. When I'm in the booth, instrumentals getting violated. Beats that'll make your neck snap through the get back. Anything other than real, we don't accept that. Nigga, we don't check facts, boy. If it's wick, whack, click, clack, right to your dome, call it a mishap. I spit that, call it gift to gab. With the shit I have, admitting that it could kill a man with just a milligram. Every single line will get you higher than a ceiling fan. Back with the shit again, folks better tell a friend. We get it poppin' in every spot we be rockin'. The opposite, they be talking and doing nothing but watching. Loser's not an option, homie, we got it locked in. Never catch me slipping or flossing without caution. It's been going on lately, all they do is blame me, trying to find ways to defame me, but it don't faze me. You can call me crazy, look into my eyes, baby. Just tell them about that. Just tell them about that life. Just tell them about that. Just tell them about that life. Engine number 9 on the LBC front line. If my train goes off the track, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Back on the scene, half man, half machine. When I go live, see the vibes like a trap Wolverine. I'm back for the crown, so I'm back to be king. Don't act for applause, you'll get clapped in between. See, I'm packing the weed and I'm stacking the green. It's just action for cream without lacking the means. Just racking up streams, I'm attacking the dream. Come strapped with the things that go brap when it sings. La la la. I'll verbally coming to kill you all by my lonesome. Serious lyrics are criminal in the open. Killing subliminals when I leave the barrel smoking. I told him I'll let him live, but really I was joking. Shots in motion, thought provoking, focus. Your plot is toast, you're not the goat, you're hopeless. From coast to coast, man, I'm your host, the dopest. I'm popping, coasting, slicing throats ferocious. It's been going on lately, all they do is blame me, trying to find ways to defame me, but it don't faze me. You can call me crazy, look into my eyes, baby. Just tell them about that. Just tell them about that life. Just tell them about that. Just tell them
I'm about that life.
Yes, sir.
Just know that. Dope ass motherfucking track, homeboy.
Thank you.
Ooh, came in with some heat.
Thank you, man. Shit. Just trying to, you know what I mean? I'm just trying to move things, man. I'm just trying to be in your system, man. I'm just trying to bang this shit out, man.
So Where I Wanna Be, what's the symbolism or the meaning behind the name of the album, Where I Wanna Be? Where do you want to be, I-Man?
I'm where I want to be in life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm with the peace. You know what I mean? I'm with the peace in my life. I'm with the happiness in my life. I'm with the zen I found. You know what I mean? I'm where I want to be. You know what I mean? Right now, I'm back on the West. You know, there ain't no place like like the West Coast, man.
Yeah, because you were bi-coastal for a while. You were in New York on the East Coast for a little bit, right?
Yeah, I was up there for like about 5 years, and shout out to Terminology, my boy Neff out there. You know, and yeah, I was out there absorbing some culture and you know, just having a good time.
Experiencing seasons.
experiencing extreme seasons, man. No wonder why these motherfuckers be rugged and fucking in a bad mood all the time, man. That fucking, it's just, the weather is too extreme, too hot, too cold. But it was cool.
That's what's up, man.
It was cool.
With this album, what did you do differently with the Where I Wanna Be album that you did differently with other albums in the past?
I don't know, man. I just took I got thousands of tracks. Beforehand, I've been just, you know, just weaving through things and just been like trying to build this building block off of what I've experienced and learned in life and how to put my artistry together. You know what I mean. I've taken this to just, you know what I mean. Everything on this album is all like just me, and you know what I mean, and nothing but me,
Nice.
you know. And I'm just like I said, I'm just trying to give the best, you know,
Yeah.
before I expire. And right now, I just, you know, I feel like I'm just doing shit that I want to hear, you know, shit that I want to bang in my system, and that's what's coming out.
For this album, did you have multiple producers on the production tip? Did you only work with one cat on the production?
Nah, there's multiple producers. A lot of producers on there. Like, you know, there's not this album has tracks, like, you know, I only got like one track. You know what I mean? I didn't like fuck with a producer and I got 3 tracks from him. Like, I like try to fuck with different producers, different vibe, but at the same time, kind of like in my realm, you know, in my energy realm, you know what I mean? And I just try to, you know, like I said, I try to make something. I try to perfect it, and I try to make it as best as I can. So, like, you know, through all the years of making albums and making songs, like, I think I found, you know, my niche. You know what I mean? I think I know what I want to do and how I'm gonna do it. So, you know, I mean, everything's gonna be quality. I tell you that much.
Yeah.
You
How
know,
many tracks on the album?
It's gonna be about 12.
Nice.
13, probably a bonus track. I'm thinking about that, but you know, but along the way, before the album comes out, it'll be out in February. I'm probably thinking of dropping it in my birthday, but before then, we'll be chumming the waters. You know, we got another single coming out, and you know, we're just gonna keep it consistent, and we're gonna keep the energy level up.
What's been for some of the music that you've been dropping lately, what's been some of the responses you gain out of it, brother?
I've been getting positive responses.
That's what's up.
You know, and man, much respect, and I'm grateful, and I'm humbled, and you know, and people been telling me, you know, this shit is dope. DJs are adding it to their mixes. You know,
Nice.
You know, I'm getting booked for podcasts. You know what I mean? Like this fucking dope ass podcast right here. This one right here, Diggy Daily.
Thank you very much, man. Thank you.
And you know, I'm beginning to get busy, and like I said, like the album says, it's where I want to be. I want to be busy. I want to keep putting this shit out, and as long as I got that shit in me, I'm gonna continue to do it, but not just continue to do it.
Yeah.
But do it in a dope quality way. You know what I mean? Like, like just do some good shit. If I stop doing some good shit to me, and I don't like it, I feel that I don't have it, then you won't hear from me ever again. But until then, you ain't gonna stop hearing from me. I'm gonna keep fucking swinging for your chin. So that's where it's at.
Nice. I like how you said you're making music that you want to bump for
Right.
yourself.
Right.
I feel like some of our legends in the game, they want to stay current, so they change who they want to be to fit the current core audience. But the fact that you said, like, I want to make music that I want to bump, is like, I respect that.
Right.
I respect that. And
Because
I think more artists should have that mentality.
Me too. You know, I mean, it's like I said, like you know in the game who's real and who's not, who's a gimmick, and who got it. You know, and it's, you know, if I want to do music that I want to hear, if I create music that I want to hear, and people want to hear it, then, you know, they're obviously feeling what, you know, they're feeling your vibe, they're feeling your art, and to me, money can't buy that shit. You know,
Powerful right there. How money cannot buy. Man, thank you for saying that. Thank you for saying that. That's real shit right there.
That's real shit.
That's
like,
real shit right there.
Money can't buy someone else's appreciation for your art, man. You know what I mean? Like,
You could be compensated for it.
you can.
Yeah,
You
be
can be.
compensated. Don't get it twisted.
Listen, you can be compensated.
Yeah, don't get it twisted. You could be
But somebody with
compensated.
no money who really fucking feels your shit and telling you the truth,
Yeah.
that's priceless. It's priceless.
What does I-Man do differently with the capital I band?
I fucking act stupid. No. I fucking start mosh pits. Nah. You know,
You tall too, dog. So you think you can do some fucking damage in the pit, bro. I wouldn't want to be in there when
dude,
you're
I
in
broke
there.
my foot one time. Was fucking performing with Slightly Stupid one time, and for some reason I fucking thought I could go flip out into the crowd and shit because I saw my drummer did it. You know, my drummer was flipping out in crowds and shit, and he's like 350 pounds at the time. And
Yeah.
people were going nowhere. They were just catching him. You know what I mean? And one time I just feel like, hey, they're gonna catch me too.
Yeah.
So fucking this was at a different show. And I tried to jump out on the stage and fucking, instead of people standing there trying to catch me, they just fucking partied like the Red Sea. And I just came crashing down, broke my foot. But,
Shit.
yeah, man, it's good times. Good times. But what I would do,
I mean, I don't mean to laugh, but it is kind of funny. But then again, too, you're tall, homeboy. Like,
man, you saw me
really
limping.
expect
You saw
us
me
to catch
limping in
you?
here. You saw me limping in here. You know, you obviously, you know,
Yeah.
I don't give a shit about my feet. I just fucking like, damn, man, I break them all the time.
Yeah.
But nah, but what I do differently in Capital I is more, it's more high of a, the energy is more,
Yeah.
is more, fuck, man, how you say it? It's more like a surge, you know,
Yeah.
like and like I said, like, you know, when you got a bass player, you got a guitar player, you got a drummer, and you got a DJ. I mean, if you got the live band, you got these motherfuckers playing their instruments behind you, like, and then they combine their energy together, and if everybody's in sync, man, it's like, man, dude, it's a whole, it's just a different feel, you know. And with Capital I, if you guys, you know, you guys get a chance, you guys check out Capital I. It's spelled CAPITOLEYE. Now you gotta put the EYE at the end. If you put the EYE at the end, that's my live band. You know, that'll be the live band music. So yeah, it's fun, and I love rocking with live bands.
How many projects do you have with the Capital I band?
I think I have 3 projects with them. We did an EP called The Code Word. We did Mood Swings. We had to go back in and fucking redo that album again. So we already released Mood Swings, but we had to redo it. We did it, whatever, and put it Mood Swings 2 out. And one album that came out on Skunk Records, it's called Capital I Retaliation. So I'm gonna say 3 albums, even though it's 4 technically, but it didn't count because we had to remix the Mood Swings. But yeah, 3 projects with them, and I'm looking forward to rocking this shit for St. Patrick's Day.
Nice.
It's gonna be awesome.
Do you prefer being an MC to being in the band? What if you could go in a direction and be like, I'm gonna keep this permanently this way, would you stay an MC or would you go to the live band?
I don't know. I mean, shit, man. You know, I like to put on different hats.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I can't like one more than the. I don't know, man. This is weird. Like,
I guess it's
I love them both. I love
Yeah.
them both. You
I was
know
gonna
what
say, I
mean?
guess it's the artist in you. You need that outlet for both, right?
I mean, if I were to have a choice, the easiest ones would be to get on the turntables.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like I said, it's two different feels. You know, it's like you're comparing an apple to an orange, and it's just I like them both.
Yeah.
You know.
What is with the album that you got coming out? How are you doing your album? Where I Want to Be differently than you've done before?
Well, I feel I've matured way more, and just I try to not put too much. You know what I mean? Like not overdo it, not put too much in the hook. You know what I mean? I try to make that shit like I said, like, you know, the shit that I want to hear.
Yeah.
So when I create a song, it's like I'm tailoring to the beat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And if I'm feeling the beat, I'm tailoring to it, and I'm spitting my story. You know what I mean? And so, like, what's different is the experience, the sound. It's like a boxer. You know what I mean? Like everything is advanced.
Yeah. Polished.
And polished, and You'll hear it. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can hear it, you know, and what's going on, you know what I mean? And like I try to like make everything on a high quality basis.
Word up.
You know, so
We touched base about this on the pre-interview, but how was social media changed the game for you as an artist?
how did social media change for me as an artist?
How did it change the game for you as far as like with your music? Because I know a lot of cats use social media differently to benefit themselves, but how do you use social media to help you?
I try to be as truthful as I can and just promote my shit. You know what I'm saying? But I use social media to promote my shit, to get some laughs, to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, social media is a platform that you could utilize in many ways, you know what I mean? And like I was telling you, to the internet, how it's changed the fucking game from Napster all the way to now. And I've, you know, like I said, I've been where, you know, back in the days to where artists would sign a deal and a budget, you know what I mean? Like you would turn in your demo. If they feel it, you get a record deal.
Yeah.
Well, nowadays it's like, you know, it's hard to get a record deal like that anymore. You know what I mean? Because now the remaining record companies are fishing on the internet for talent, and it's just a whole different way of, it's just a whole different development, you know what I mean? And I feel like the internet has taken, I don't know, like let's just say Napster, for instance, how they just, you know, took a lot of you know what I mean, a lot of plays without, now it's you get paid for your streams, thank God, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I mean, the internet has done good and bad for a lot of people. I mean, if you know how to utilize the internet, if you know how to do your social media, I mean, or if you're lucky and go viral, I mean, it's just a whole different shit, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a whole different world, and it changes.
Let me ask you
all
this:
the time.
being at the wave where you started to how the wave going and where it's at now, are you content with being an artist when you started back in the day, or would you rather be an artist now starting? We ask those hard-hitting questions.
Man,
right
I'm gonna tell you,
.com.
man, I hate this fucking game, dude. I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What about it? What about it makes it difficult for you?
It's just oversaturated with bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like you got a fucking quantity over quality, and it really kills the real motherfuckers that's really doing shit. Is, you know what I mean? Their shit is buried by bullshit.
Yeah.
Most of the times, and I think the audience is just tired of hearing bullshit to where they won't even give some of your shit a chance.
But the algorithms control a lot of the shit. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what fucks it up, is that where before pay to play with radios is now being pay to play through the algorithms.
Yeah, you know, algorithms fuck your shit up too.
Because, you know, you could put dope fucking, you know, underground hip hop, LA hip hop as a hashtag or whatever, but your algorithms, if you're not constantly posting every 10, 15 minutes, like they want to keep you on that shit. And I think that's where fools or artists fall off, because
exactly. Like especially like old school artists who are, you know, going through the developments of the internet, like you know, Facebook, MySpace, when all that shit was coming out. You know, some of us is not even jumping on that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because we were just too old school for that shit. You know what I mean? And some are slow on getting hip to the game, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ah, man.
But if you had a preference, man, of when you could start, would you start back when you started, or would you want to start now with everything that artists have at their fingertips?
I would want to. I would want to start back then. I would want to start back then. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And have the credibility that I have now, than to do it right now, because right now it's too difficult to fucking even try to get your shine on.
Yeah.
If you don't have no credibility and no fucking, it's just too hard, man. Like I said, it's oversaturated with fucking with quantity, mediocre shit that, you know, that the dope motherfuckers don't get the spotlight.
Yeah.
Most of the times, you know. So I would rather do it back then. Like I don't regret doing the shit the way I've done it. You know what I mean? There's been a lot of ups and downs, you know what I mean? And you know, not only that, but you know, life sometimes take you away from music or your artistry, you know what I mean? And you know, I've been sidetracked, you know, and like I said, I should have been consistent. And that's something I should have would have told my younger self, to just be consistent. And you know what I mean? Don't get complacent. Don't get sidetracked. You know, and I've got sidetracked a few times, but the love for the game still kept me in it. You know,
Yeah.
I still love it. I mean, I don't know. Until I feel like, until I hear a dope ass beat and have no interest in it, or no interest in creating anything with it, then I'm done. But
Word up.
right now I'm not.
Thank you. Don't give up yet.
I
Don't give up yet.
I'm still having fun.
Hell yeah. Have as much fun as you can, homie.
I'm trying, man.
You
So,
said you had thousands of tracks that you have, or you have multiple tracks, music that's sitting there. What do you do with the tracks that you don't use for your albums?
they just sit, you know, they just stay in the bag. You know what I mean? There's a lot of Mexicans. Man, me and Sam, we got so many fucking songs in the bag. Like, we just got songs in the bag that, you know, I don't know, man. We just collect them along the way, and then
Will they ever see the light of day? Will they
Some-
ever be out there?
some will see the light of day. Most of them will stay buried forever.
Yeah. Damn.
You know, that's like you go to an artist. You go to an artist like the dude that paints pictures. You go to his shop, you'll see nothing but fucking paintings all over his fucking spot of his
Yeah.
shit. Paintings all over. That's how it is with I got unheard tracks. I've got fucking all kinds of shit. I got features that I haven't even heard yet. You know what I mean? That I've done a lot of features with artists, and you know what I mean. There's a lot of shit out there. So, but there's a lot of shit that's not heard, and I don't think they'll be heard. You know what I mean? It depends. Like if I were to, you know what I mean, leave this place tomorrow, like, you know, my son would probably pull that shit up and you know what I mean, and probably put it out. But
Yeah.
right now it's just in a safe, locked away, you know. And I'll go back then and I'll check out some old songs, and you know what I mean. I'll redo them. You know what I mean.
Here's $1 million question. The music that's saved, is it on a hard drive or is it on that machine, reel to reel?
It's on a reel to reel. It's on an 8-track now.
Yeah.
Everything is on a. We got some on an ADAT. We got 2-inch. We got reel to reels, and we got some just digitally saved.
Word.
So
So
yeah,
then I just asked that because I want to see how far you guys been saving shit. So you've been saving shit for some while. So I know there's some heaters just sitting in there.
yeah, we got a lot of heaters, man. You know, but it's kind of outdated. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the things we say, and you know what I mean. Sometimes you know, like, and this is another thing. Don't fucking put the year in your fucking verse. All right, don't ever put a year in your verse, okay? Because you don't want that shit to be like, it's fucking bad. Don't ever do that. All right, just keep it fucking yearless. That way your fucking song can continue to play every fucking year.
Yeah. Dropping game right here. Dropping game.
You know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, good times.
For the, I know you said that you guys are contemplating on working on it, but the Mexican album, when can we see the light of day for that?
You know, I've been asked this question a million times, and like I said, you know, me and Simple, we got different schedules.
Yeah.
So like, you know, he's got some other things going on. I got some things going on, and like, you know, until the time is right, you know, we can get up and squeeze a couple things out here. We've been trying to get, you know, the project going, and you know, sometimes things get in the way, you know. Fuck you, COVID. And so like, you know, it'll come, you know. But I'm trying to stay active and busy, and just trying to enjoy the game and enjoy, you know what I mean, these dope ass artists that are doing it right now, you know.
After you drop the Where I Want to Be on your 22nd birthday in February, what can we expect? Any more new albums coming out after that?
I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just having fun right now, and I'm just doing what I feel I want to do, and I can't really call it. You know, like I said, this is a young man's sport.
Yeah.
And we'll see. We'll see what happens, man. I just, you never know, you know. But I'm gonna do the best I can with this project, and I'm gonna lay my life on it. And you know, you're just gonna hear nothing but fucking what I-Man is all about. And you know, I'm just bringing the truth.
I didn't get to ask this, but how'd you come up with the name I-Man?
Well, they call me Intellect when I was young, right?
Word, okay.
I just couldn't, like, you know what I mean? I just like I-Man better, you know what I mean? Yeah. So if anybody asks what the I in I-Man stands for, no, it's not idiot. Okay, it's I-Man. It's intellect. Excuse me. Obviously, I'm not intellectual as much as I want to be right now, but I-Man stands for intellect, and that's the abbreviation for it.
Word up. Shit, man. Where can everyone find the music links so they can check out, you know, definitely the capital I band?
Man, you can check out. It's on all media outlets. It's on Spotify, iTunes, and just type in capital I, man. CAPITOL, not ALOL, I-MAN, and just, you know what I mean. Just check out what I've dropped. I mean, I've just, you know, been active and been busy, and you know, just been stacking like Tupac. And you know, one of these days, man, shit, you know what I mean, if I go viral, that whole fucking catalog goes viral.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to stay busy, but the bottom line, I'm just doing what I love. I'm doing it because I love it, and I'm doing what I love, and I'm just having a good time with it, and I want to continue to have a good time with it until I feel that I'm not.
Word up.
So that's
and then
what it is.
For are you willing, if artists wanted to get a hold of you for features, well, are you open to that? And if you are, what's the best way to get a hold of you?
For sure. I got like 10, 11 features I need to fucking knock out, but man, I'm willing to work with anybody. So if you want to get at me, you know, reach me at iMan562 on Instagram, or you know, just send me an email. That's I_THE_POWER@gmail. That's EYE2THEPOWER@gmail, and you know, we can work. And you know what I mean. I'm open for anything. You know, so I'm willing to work with anybody.
Word up.
So get at me. You know, if I have to write the hook or whatever, you know what I mean, if I have to write your verse, that don't matter. I'll still collaborate with you.
Word up.
You know what I mean? So get at me.
Word up. And then make sure you guys definitely cop Where I Want to Be, dropping February.
Drop it February. It's gonna probably drop February 4th. I'm planning for my birthday, so you know, I'll be dropping hints and keeping you guys posted throughout what I'll be, you know what I mean, dropping. So
make sure you guys add them on Instagram, iMan562.
iMan562. Add me. I fucking add you back, and you know what I mean. Be updated, and I'll keep you posted on new shit to come and what's going on. You know, so There's nothing but the truth on my page.
That's what's up. Hell yeah. That's why we wouldn't expect anything less.
Yeah, you come on my page, I'll make you laugh. I won't make you cry. I'll make you cry with laughter, and then you know what I mean. You can bang some dope shit, smoke some weed, and you know what I mean. Just watch some good content, and just expect nothing but some pure dope shit coming out from my camp.
And then don't forget St. Patrick's Day, Capital I Band.
Yes.
Add them on Instagram so you guys can get
check
all the
it out.
information on that.
Shout out to my boy pal Al. He's putting this show together in March, St. Patty's Day. Be on the lookout for Capital I. Shout out to my boys. We're gonna rock this shit. And shout out to the Long Beach Dub All Stars. And we're gonna lock this shit down. And we're gonna make this shit happen. So just be on the lookout for your boy I-Man. You know what I mean? I promise I won't disappoint.
Before we close out the interview, any shout outs you want to give out before we close out, brother?
Oh man, shout out to everybody out there that's been supporting my shit. To all the new artists, to everybody that's put me on their album, to everybody that's tapped in to the video, to those that's been, wanting the new merch that's coming out.
Oh yeah, you got T-shirts coming out.
Yes.
Dope ass design as well.
Thank you.
Dope ass design. I love the artwork.
My boy B1, man, from UI. He's a sick ass fucking artist from Colombia, and he did his thing on that. But I got shirts, stickers, coming out with lighters and shit like that.
Nice.
We got some merch. So for those that's interested in that, get at me. I got you. But to my family and my friends, and to those tuning in, and for those that have believed in me and had my back since day one, all the way to this day, thank you, and I'm grateful, and I'm humbled, and like I said, I can't thank you guys enough. So I appreciate you.
Word up. And then last track, man, we want you to do the honor of introducing it. Bang Bang.
All right, this track is called Bang Bang. It's probably gonna be the next single out. So, like I said, just be expecting some quality shit, and it's a speaker candy. Bang Bang, produced by El Especialista. That's my boy in Spain. Shout out to him, and be on the lookout for your boy I-Man. You'll see the owl logo.
Hell yeah.
See the owl logo? That's your boy. You know what I mean? So just be looking out for me.
Where I Want to Be, dropping February 4th.
February 4th.
Make sure you guys cop the album. Support dope albums. Support dope music. Support dope artists.
Yes, sir.
Capital I-Man. Make sure you guys add them on Instagram at iMan562. Checking them out digitally everywhere under Capital I-Man. Don't put the A, put the O on Capital.
Yes, sir.
Make sure you add him.
Not the A, the O.
Yeah, make sure you guys follow him, and make sure you guys pick up the merch when it's available. If you guys haven't seen it, he's been dropping the designs. Heat, straight heat. Make sure you guys support that. I-Man, I want to say thank you very much, brother. I appreciate what you've done for our culture. I appreciate you paving the way. I look forward to hearing many, many more albums and many more tracks from you in the years to come. I hope you don't feel that you could just get tired of it and you stay grinding with it, because cats like us here, we appreciate you, brother.
You know what I mean? Like I said, I still feel the same like I've done when I was young. So I still love it. I still feel passionate about it. So that's still alive. So I'm gonna keep doing it.
This is The Way Radio, broadcasting live from Hotbox Studios, Northeast Los Angeles. You already know what it is. Bang Bang, Capital I-Man,
yes,
DigginDaily.com.
I'm back like the boomerang, got a new one to bang. You haters all in the game, you better stay in your lane. Never did it for fame, I did it because the brain couldn't maintain whenever hip-hop music was playing. So the energy became the remedy. Committing felonies over melodies. And to the left of me, I got the recipe. No double guessing me. Sweating me, but check the pedigree. If you think I'm hitting the breaks, you're sadly mistaken. Fuck a pig when I'm out to get the bacon. In survival, everything is for the taking, which became my occupation. Never chasing, this is total domination. I'm just saying, if you're no friend of me, then all be enemies. If you're my family, then don't pretend to be. Got money making tendencies, so don't play with me. If you ain't with it, stay the fuck away from me. I gotta go for mine, I don't care if you tripping. Money talks, time keeps ticking. You know my intentions. A fully loaded mind is a weapon, and even though life is a blessing, we ready for that. Coming off the head like a guillotine, killing machine. You gotta turn the volume up just to feel what I mean. You know the scene, it's like a realistic city of dreams. I'm in the kitchen cooking up for the committee of fiends. That's how I'm doing it, I'm steady moving it. I got a shoe in it while you pursuing it. When I illuminate, I got them zooming in. I'm just saying you don't like my shit, but just tuning in. Hey, that's hella dope. Nevertheless, it's still the wild, wild west. Gotta stock up on the weaponry and bulletproof vests. After getting served 2 words, who's next? I'm just trying to get the checks without dealing with bullshit. So I'm swerving it, you feel the turbulence. My concern with it is that I'm earning it. I got the urban it and I'm burning it. The way I'm turning it, this shit's permanent. Come on, let's go. I gotta go for mine, I don't care if you tripping. Money talks, time keeps ticking. You know my intentions. A fully loaded mind is a weapon, and even though life is a blessing, we ready for that.